Hey guys, welcome back. So, Landon McBroom's partner Sophia recently did something that raised a lot of eyebrows. She got Landon's daughter's name tattooed along with their daughter that they share together. Some people thought it was strange that she would tattoo the name of a child who isn't biologically hers, especially since Landon and her have only been together a few years and aren't married. Now, while they aren't married just yet, Landon talked about wanting to marry her quickly and says her getting the tattoo means so much to him. He says it shows the love she has for him, his daughter, and their family, and says that just solidifies even more that she is the one. Landon also talked a little bit about how Sophia and Solene met, how their bond has grown, and says Sophia has become a motherly figure for Solene. So while many people found the tattoo a little strange, Landon couldn't be happier about it. Here is what he had to say.
In private, just in case I cry. 'Cause I don't know if I'm gonna cry. But today is a very special day for me. It's a very special moment for me, and it makes me feel grateful and happy and joyful and appreciative and I don't know. And I think that it's unique for for me and for people in my type of situation in life. But basically, Sophia is getting both the girls' names tattooed on her, Saya and Solene. And the reason why I'm saying it's unique to me is that people who, watching someone else love your child as if they're theirs is it's an amazing experience, and it's an amazing feeling. And I always tell you guys that I personally feel there's nothing greater that another person can do for you than doing something for your child. Like if somebody randomly, someone you never expected, looked out for your son or your daughter, right? Or remember there was her birthday and got him something, or whatever it was, providing something or doing something for your child is 10 times greater than anything that they could ever do for you, right? That's how I feel. And Sophia getting Sol's name tattooed on her is wow. It really makes me emotional. Because that's the ultimate, she's not a tattooed person, obviously. She's not me, right? She does not, someone who has a bunch of tattoos. So for her to get my daughter's name tattooed on her the same day she's getting her daughter's name tattooed on her, because, in her mind, she has two kids, right? It's it's so much admiration that I have for that. There's so much appreciation and value that I have for her, and just solidifies even more that she is the one for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're going today. And honestly, it's the reason why it makes me so emotional about this is the setup of everything, how this even came about, how Sophia came into my life, how she met Solene. And not trying to brag, but I really think that the way that I operated with my child in terms of being around another person that's not her parent, and involving them and introducing them, I think that I went about it the best possible way that you can. Me and Sophia dated and saw each other every single week for an entire year before she met my kid. And I think that's very crucial, because she was able to see how serious I took my kid and how anal I was about it, and just how I set the expectation for her. So when it came time for her when I finally was I think that you should meet Solene, she was very nervous about it, because she knows that it's a huge deal to me. Therefore, it's a huge deal to her. She wanted Sol to like her. She wanted, it was a big deal. And that comes from the dad. If you're dating a guy right now and the guy doesn't really give a fuck about his kids like that, right? He's not really a present father. It's not going to make you feel that serious about that type of shit either. But if he's very I'm on it. I'm very on it with my kid. I make sure this, and that. I don't miss this. Their life evolves around their kid. You already know how to treat their kid. You know what I'm saying? Sophia knew from the very beginning that my children, Sol, came before anybody. Before her, before myself, before my parents, before anybody, Sol came first. And obviously now the same thing with Saya. And I remember the first day that Sol and Sophia actually met. It was like 2 houses ago. And I remember that Sophia actually stopped, and I didn't know nothing about, like, she didn't tell me what she was doing, but she actually stopped and got her actual toy to bring to her to win her over the first time meeting. And I'll never forget that. And literally up until dead ass, up until Sophia was pregnant, which was a whole 2 years later. So as I was saying, for the first 2 years of Sol and Sophia's relationship, literally Sol thought that we were just friends. We didn't kiss in front of each other, kiss in front of her. We tried not to do like anything affectionate really in front of her. Didn't argue in front of her, nothing. So Sol literally just thought that like her daddy had a friend that was a girl that was always around. You know what I'm saying? And Sophia from the beginning has done such a great job with Solene, and their relationship has evolved so much. And now Sol definitely sees her as like a motherly figure, even though obviously, of course, you hear all the time that Sophia obviously doesn't. Like, she does a really, really good job at not crossing that. Like, obviously I'm not your mom, but she does a really good job at that. But Sol definitely loves her and respects her and misses her when she's not around. And I'm really excited for Sol, because I just dropped off Sol at school this morning. She was just with me the last days, and then I pick her up on Friday from school again. And I'm so excited for her to see the tattoo. Like, I know that she's going to be really, really happy about it, because she loves my tattoo that I got before she was even born. She always talks about it. She's showing her teachers at school my tattoo of her name, right? So her having having Sophia to show too, I think that's just going to make her love Sophia even more as well. But I think that I'm so emotional about it. And I've been emotional about it because I remember literally like months and months ago, Sophia brought this up saying like, do you think it's weird that I want to obviously get say his name tattooed eventually. Do you think it's weird that I get Sol's tattooed? And I said, no, like, I think that it depends on how you feel about them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's weird. You, a step parent, basically, being so involved with the kids and loving them so much that they want to get their tattooed. Basically, it's like the ultimate treating your child. It's the ultimate treating someone else's child like your child, right? Because literally, she's getting Saya's name tattooed for the first time with Sol, right? And she's like told the guy on the phone, like, hearing him being like, I want to get my 2 daughters' names tattooed on me. It's just like, don't do that. I just love Sol so much that, like, I love my girls so much that anyone doing anything like this is just a really, really big deal for me. It's like hard to talk about. And basically I need to marry this girl fast, because this is just another thing that she's doing to really show her ultimate like love, for me, for my child, for our family. And she's just constantly always putting us first. And it just really, really, really like makes me happy and overjoyed that she's actually doing this. And it's a really, really big, big deal for me. So that's where we're going today to get, she's getting Sol's name tattooed on her and Saya's name tattooed her. Mind you, I have Sol's here and I have Saya's here on the side of my face. I do need to get Sophia's name tattooed, and I do need to get our son's name tattooed that we already have, but I'm going to wait until, someone's pregnant. Last thing that I want to say before we leave. This exact type of thing today is exactly why it is so easy. Kind of like a lot of topic is that like a lot of men cheat, right? This is exactly why it is so easy for me to be loyal to my relationship, to every relationship I've ever had. But this type of shit right here is because it's like, what the fuck I look like? Even messing around with some random bitch somewhere, doing something random, when I have a woman like Sophia who literally has my daughter's name tattooed on her. Like, the disrespect that I would even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a woman at home who loves me and loves my kid that much to have my kid's name tattooed on her, that I would like, whoever it is, whatever, look at, I don't care how bad you are, how whatever, you don't have shit on my situation, because this person is showing how much love like she has for me, and how like what it's like shows what we've been through, it shows our relationship, it shows our life, all that type of shit. So I don't even know how like a lot of men have situations with women who do show them like how much allegiance they have to their family, and they still do crazy shit. That's obviously crazy. That's a different type of issue. But it's just like this is the ultimate shot. Like I can't even imagine disrespecting Sophia like that when she loves my daughter this much and loves me this much. You get what I'm saying? And loving your child, someone loving your child is loving you. You know what I mean? So, enough of that. Enough of that. Let's go so we can share this amazing experience together.
Now, like I stated, a lot of people did find the tattoo a little weird. Here are a few comments on what they had to say. I would be so pissed off, to be honest. That's not even your child. It's weird getting a child that isn't yours name tattooed on yourself. I understand your own child, but I sure hope she asked Shyla before tatting Soul's name on her skin. If not, she's crossing boundaries and makes her look like a weirdo. She better have asked her mama. Haven't they only been together for like 2 years? That's so interesting. I hope her and Landon don't break up, cause that will be a turn of events. Anyways, name tattoos are trashy and only allowable if they are your own kid. They're not even married. Doing that without a ring on her finger is insane. I see how genuine she is, but at the same time, I'd feel weird if I were in Shyla's shoes. Hope she had a talk with Shyla about it before going through with something like this. Now, there were a few people who were all here for the tattoo and feel like Shyla probably feels a different way. This person says she is an angel. I know Shyla is grateful for the stepmom that Solene has. She can be at peace. I'm telling you, there's nothing more important than knowing your kid is safe with a dad's significant other. This person said, I think that's beautiful. If I was Shyla, I'd be honored because a lot of step-parents treat the prior kids different. So, as you guys can see, some saw the beauty in the tattoo while others feel like it was a little weird. Many people also feel like the tattoo should have been discussed with Shyla first. I'm not sure if that conversation happened, but what are your thoughts on that? Let me know. Now, that is all I have on this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.